Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to talk about AMC Entertainment, ticker symbol AMC. There is a lot that AMC can offer. I'm going to talk about some latest and greatest information about AMC that you want to watch before Monday to make informed financial decision. I just also want to say that I'm not a financial advisor, but I just really want to share the information, analysis, and research that I have come across, hoping that you can make informed financial decision. Click on the like button on this video if you really want to share this information and widespread what's going on with AMC. If you're an ape of AMC army, you definitely want to share this information with more and more people. So click on the like button, subscribe to my channel for time sensitive updates as well. I have compiled all the information, very great information and details that you want to know for next week. So watch the full video. Now without further delay, I want to jump into the information. Let's take a look. When we started with $44.75 on a Friday, we went up 15%. As you can see right here, around $49.54 for last 5 days. If you take a look, it started with a little bit for a couple of days into the week. We were high above $50 and we were consolidating for a day or two. We went down and got back up. So we are almost there where we started, but it's a pretty good thing. And I will share a little bit more information right here. First of all, AMC Entertainment Holding Incorporation announced the shareholder counts last week. As of June 2nd, they had approximately 4.1 million shareholders eligible to vote at the upcoming shareholder meeting, which is pretty good thing, because before that we saw some 3.1 or 3.4 million number around their shareholders. Now what's going on with their total number of outstanding shares are 501,780,240 shares outstanding as of June 2021, and this number is pretty important. As of June 2nd, there were approximately 4.1 million, and these are individual shareholders eligible to vote at the upcoming shareholder meeting, which is a pretty healthy number in my opinion. Now focus on this number, 501 million AMC stocks, and let's take a look at the institutional buyers. If you take a look at, I'm looking at the market beat data right here for AMC Entertainment institutional ownership, where the stock is trading at $49.40. If you take a look right here, BlackRock is owning 27 million, more than 27 million shares of AMC. This one more hedge fund is owning more than 6.2 million shares of AMC. Northern Trust Group is owning close to 3.7 million shares of AMC, and there are more and more hedge fund and capital groups or financial institutions, they're owning pretty significant amount of AMC. Now if you think about like what this hedge fund and big financial institutions are doing, they follow the money. If you really want to follow them, you really want to take a look into what exactly they are doing. Yes, BlackRock is a big hedge fund or financial corporation, but 279 million market value, or this investment of $279 million is not really a less investment for BlackRock either. So you want to follow them. On the flip side, you really want to find out what's going on, because one of the short seller, Melvin Capital, year to date loses 44% on the largest surge in their losses into the GameStop and AMC and the stocks like that, where they have the short squeeze. Which is also important, that not all the hedge fund or capital financial institutions are going to make money. So you really want to do your own due diligence as well. By this point, if you haven't clicked on the like button, click on the like button. It's not going to cost you anything. It's going to help out the channel, community, and the AMC army. Now looking at further into this article, hedge fund Melvin Capital Management LP year to date lost more than 44%, which is a massive loss into the search of Reddit favorite stock GameStop, which is GME, AMC Entertainment Holding, AMC, and financial institutions. Financial Times reported on Thursday that the fund's performance is not as great because they were batting against the hype that is going on Reddit. So you really want to do your own due diligence as well. Looking further into what Cramer has to say. Before, I believe Cramer was saying the fundamental is not really maintained in AMC, GME, and all that kind of meme stock, but now Cramer said, and this is the latest article, June 9th, he's not against GameStop or AMC at the current price trading level. And June 9th, if you take a look at June 9th, it was pretty close to $50. Let's say $51.07, right? So Cramer himself also believes that $51 might be for AMC a justifiable price. CNBC's Jim Cramer said GameStop, AMC Entertainment are representing buying opportunities. Not only he's not against this price point, Jim Cramer being one one of the frontline analysts, he also says that it is a buying opportunity. That means this short squeeze or whatever the rally is, whatever the social movement is, it's going to push the stock price into the positive direction. If you are invested in reading them up and much lower levels, little less on the little off the table, Mad Money host said, this stories could always get dinged. These companies are now have ability to reinvent themselves because they were higher stock price allow them to raise capital, which is 100% right, because AMC, after raising this capital, after having this much money within the company and the worth and the net assets, they can do much more than what they're able to do today. Jim Cramer said Wednesday that the shares of GameStop and AMC Entertainment are within the buying range, but cautioned that the investors who got in on the stock lower to protect profit from a big run-up as well. So what he's trying to say is someone bought at $2, $3, $4. It is 25 times more than what they're getting, what they've invested. So in other words, if they invested $100, becomes $2,500. If they invested $1,000, becomes $25,000. So what he's trying to say is also considerate about the profit. I'm not against buying GameStop or AMC at all levels. GameStop's currents below where I told you to ring the register in January is what Mad Money host Jim Cramer said on June 9th. And I also want to talk about a little bit, while we're talking about AMC and GME, what's going on with the naked shorts. It's important to note that what is naked shorts. Naked shorts are an illegal practice, so it is not really allowed. It's a short selling illegal practice of short selling shares that have been affirmatively determined to that is existing. A lot of people think that there's a huge weird things going on with the AMC buying and selling and short selling. People also believe that there is a large number of short selling or naked short selling happening in AMC as well. Traders must borrow when they short sell, borrow a stock to determine that it can be borrowed before it can sell a short. Now, so naked shorting refers to the short pressure on a stock which is artificially created. And when you talk about naked shorts, you might have heard a lot about synthetic share situation that may have been happening as well, because naked shorting refers to the short seller pressure on a stock that may be larger than the tradable shares in the market. So pretend there are only 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 stocks available for a given company, and people are shorting $100,000 stocks of that particular company, which means, let's say if they have only 10,000 stocks and someone short sold $100,000 stocks, which means 90,000 stocks were shorted, which did not really exist. That's what it means. Despite of being illegal, the shorting continues to happen, and there is definitely something going on with some of these meme stocks, some of these Wall Street bet stocks, some of these Reddit stocks, and hedge fund and big financial institutions might be involved. I don't really know for the fact, but I just have been reading some reports, and that suggests that there is something going on in the AMC, GME, and all the meme stocks. Once again, to sum it up with the big key takeaways, naked shorting is now illegal practice of selling short shares that have not been affirmatively determined to exist. Traders must borrow first the stock determined that it can be borrowed before they sell it short. Due to the various loopholes in the rules and discrepancies and delays and latencies on paper and electronic trading systems, naked shorting continues to happen, and SEC and other regulatory authorities are trying to get the whole of it and making sure that everything happens the way it should be happening. Although controversial, some of the believe that the naked shorting plays as an important role and the positive market role into the price action, price discovery for some of the stocks, including AMC, GME, so on and so forth. There is an Investopedia article. If you want to really go through this article, you can definitely go through it. I'm not going to go through it because I have some exciting also stuff and article to share. If you have invested $1,000 in Dogecoin, AMC, and GameStop on January 1st, here is how much you would have made. Let's talk about AMC. While we're talking about AMC and GameStop, they're the best performing stocks, meme stocks for the year in 2021. And what this article also confirms that on January through May, the shares of AMC is up 1,132% shares, and GameStop was up close to 1,100% too, so almost more or less. Investing $1,000 in AMC Entertainment would have bought 472 shares, and $1,000 investment on January 1st would be worth $12,328. So it's a massive return on your investment. 1,000 to 12,000, huge investment. Same for GameStop, 1,000 to 11,766, which is 1,000 to 12,000, more or less the same. So that's what I wanted to just point out as well. Looking further into what's going on with some of this meme stock, I wanted to share this article, why naked short selling is not prevalent, based on one of this analyst on this particular web portal. I just wanted to share right here. AMC Entertainment jumped 10% Monday, or 15% as we saw, because naked shorting was trended on Twitter for that process. Now on Monday, the co-host Dennis also mentioned that why this idea of naked shorting are behind the high short interest in stocks like AMC and GME is completely false social media narrative. And this is now just one more thought from one of the financial analysts or advisor. And what he's trying to say is the shorts might get squeezed, but this is not just the only thing that is naked shorting that is happening in practice, and it is not as much impactful as people are thinking. Whatever the case may be, what I'm trying to say is it is holding the hype. Hype is real, people are behind it, community is behind it, and the stock price shows us the action. That is most important thing that we have been seeing in AMC. On the top of that, I also wanted to share one of the great news that came around this AMC Entertainment rebounding on the credit rating upgrade from S&P, which is one of the positive news, one of the encouraging news for AMC Ape Army and AMC investors, AMC stockholders. AMC Entertainment rebounds after the movie theater chain turned meme stock mascot received credit rating upgrade from S&P Global. This was also one of the motivational factor as to why AMC is holding the hype, why people are still interested a lot more. The shares rebounded on Friday after the movie theater chain turned meme stock mascot received the upgrade from S&P Global, and we saw that the stock price went up, and it went up, it went down, it consolidated for a bit, went down, and it went back up. AMC stock was almost more than 5% up after the S&P Global rating upgraded company's credit rating from CCC plus from CCC minus, a 2-notch upgrade that still leaves the company in debt deeply in what considered the junk bond territory, which is good. By the way, the company was on the verge of getting bankrupt, and they had the crunch about their financial situation and the way that they wanted to raise the capital, the way they made the loss close to $1 billion due to the pandemic and whatever that is going on. They had to close this theaters, so on and so forth. Now it is getting back up. The company is in a position that they can make the next AMC 2.0 version of themselves, because they have a lot more capital, they have a lot more interest, they have a lot more investors, they have a lot more faith and trust that is going on. If AMC uses its recently acquired cash to pay down the debt, refinances expensive debt that incurred during the pandemic, and sees the improved theater attendance, it has a path to sustainable capital structure, is what S&P said. And this is one of the pretty credible institution that said this, that built a lot more confidence in the community and the people as well. One more thing I want to leave you with is just this particular thing that I'm seeing here for the next week. This is pretty important that you want to see for next week. The stock is trading at $49.40. Looking at the expires option chain on 6/18, the strike price 145 with the close price of 95 cents. For the call option, the volume is 34,756, but we are seeing a massive open interest of 41,929, which is one of the great thing, which has implied volatility of 4.57933 with the delta of 0.0836, and this is the number of trade. But what I'm trying to get at is there is a huge open interest that can probably go wild and take this AMC price into the positive direction. I hope you found some very interesting information out of this article and whatever I shared. I just wanted to put everything together and share with you, hoping you can make informed financial decision. Click on the like button if you find this video helpful. Click on the subscribe button as well, because I've been doing a lot of research analysis and my own thought process I want to share with you, including the price prediction, price action, We have been seeing a lot of great momentum. We have been seeing a lot of great return on our investment on this channel. We talk about crypto, we talk about stocks, we talk about penny stocks, hyper growth stocks, as well as the large cap stocks on this channel. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.